This is a film showing the building of the M-Track station modules. This was the first time the modules were put together, just to see how they would look, check fit, main roads, the track laid down, what will eventually become a bus station at the rear there, checking for measurements, etc. Typical bus station at train stations here in the Netherlands. Checking the platform shapes, lengths. On this side, a park and ride facility for the travellers. Main station at the rear. I don't know what to call it yet. Whether it'll be a real name or a fictitious name. We need a brainwave on that. And underneath here is a footpath and bicycle path as typically found here at stations here, to go from one side to the other of the station. Further on, possibly some city views, some houses, some city multi-story buildings which I still need to buy or make or whatever. And then from the other side of the module, going slowly into a more country setting. So this was the first time the modules were put together. Here we're testing the automation. The module will be run by PC software, as the rest of the layout would be, because we need to know for each train what type of train it is, whether it's a goods train, a stop train or intercity, to determine whether it needs to stop at the station or not. So just checking the stopping positions for trains, whether the trains are choosing the right tracks to avoid collisions, etc. So this is a first check of the automation of the modules. M-Track also has an analog control, but that won't be used. Alright, a few weeks later, with further scenic work done, the main road with bridge section, some housing on this side along the tracks, and then the bus station layout. Multi-bay bus station as typically found at main train stations here, servicing the various areas of the city. Main stations are usually found in the or near the center of towns and cities here. The platforms shapes completed. Platform roofing with lighting. It's been completed. Still need to do a lot of detail. The park and ride bus and stop on this side of the station for the travellers. Telephone booth. We used to have them in the old days. The footpath and bicycle path underneath with lighting now. Main station view again, and here perhaps we'll have some parking on this side, and at the rear some city buildings, multi-story city center city buildings, to give the idea that the station is in a town somewhere. And then we move on into a more country setting at the side here. So, a little more clearer view of how the modules will start to shape up. Again, doing further testing of the automation now with the signals in place. The grey and green lock here represents a goods train, so it will not stop at the station unless there's no exit to the station. And the red lock there represents a stop train, passenger stop train, which would stop at the station. So the goods train would arrive, switch tracks because it needs to pass the stop train. Light will go green as we show now, so it can pass on through the station and pass the stop train and go on its way, which is the idea behind this test. That the trains will select a track that they need either to stop or to pass a train that is stopping. So again, it's a goods train, it won't stop at this station. It passed straight through, light went green, so it passes through. And with the exit clear, the passenger train is now available to start up its further journeys. So that was the layout, the modules being tested, and now we need to put them into a larger layout with reversing loops with full-length trains. Thanks for watching.